What the fuck is up, trash? It is Anna here, coming live again from West Hollywood. How the fuck are you guys doing? I hope you're doing great. It is Beauty Guru here, blah, blah. It is Beauty Guru week here on Trash, and I didn't know what the fuck to film. And then it hit me, a video idea that a lot of people have been wanting for a long time now, and it is a tattoo Q&A. I feel like that kind of fits into the beauty guru side, not really, kinda stretch, but fuck you, right? So I had you guys ask me questions about tattoos, my tattoos, tattoos in general, whatever questions you had on Twitter, and I'm going to answer them for you. Nug. Oh, Nug, you wanna play, buddy? Also, I figured since I'm doing a tattoo Q&A on Trash, tomorrow I posted my main channel, I figured we might as well keep the same theme. I'm going to talk about my tattoos and all their meanings on my channel tomorrow, so make sure if you're interested, stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's answer some questions, shall we? Oh, hi Nug. I feel like it's better if I back up a bit. I have them screenshots somewhere. Why the fuck can't I find them? Wait, now I'm getting nervous. I know I screenshotted them. Where are they? Oh, found them. Oh, nope, that's not it. Those are never have I ever questions. That was girlfriend tag questions. Got them. What does getting a tattoo actually feel like? It doesn't feel like what you would expect, in my opinion. When you think about a tattoo, it's a needle going in and out, in and out, in and out. It doesn't feel like that. It almost feels like a really quick scratching, burning feeling is how I would describe it. What's the most painful tattoo you had? You know what's funny? I have always said that none of my tattoos hurt. I have my rib, my back, my shoulder, my arm kind of, and my lip. And I've always said that none of them hurt until I got this motherfucker. Oh my god. I was like clenching in pain. It hurt so fucking bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, all my other tattoos, I would legitimately say like a 2. I sat through this tattoo, this big tattoo, for like 10 hours, easy. This tattoo, 1 through 10, like honestly, like an 11. There were some parts where it didn't hurt as much, but up here, close to my armpit, like, and even down here, like the whole thing, like, this hurt like a bitch. Hey buddy, now wanna get a tattoo together? Matching tats? Sounds like a plan. Do you believe every tattoo should have meaning, or that you should just get one if you want it? I honestly think that you should just get one if you want it, because a lot of the time, the tattoos that have meaning to you aren't obvious, like, meaningful tattoos. Like, if you have an angel or something like that, like, you could tell that that probably has meaning. Maybe they're religious or whatever. But I'm not gonna reveal my entire sleeve, but I want, like, some Alice in Wonderland type of stuff. And when people see that, they very well might think, why would she get Alice in Wonderland? That clearly has no meaning. It's just a movie. It's just a cartoon, blah, 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 blah. But actually, there's a lot of symbolism behind it. There's that factor, and also, who the fuck cares? Like, who the fuck cares? I've seen so many dope sleeves, like geometric sleeves that are all just designs. Maybe they have meaning, maybe they don't. If you think it looks cool and you want it, fucking get it. I'm sure that there's gonna be stuff in my sleeve that doesn't have, you know, a lot of meaning in it. It just goes with the sleeve. And I don't really give a fuck. Nug, what are the rest of the tattoos you're going to get? Well, the next tattoo I get, it's gonna finish this half sleeve up. And then after that, I'm gonna finish the entire sleeve. I really wanted to do my hand, but I know that I shouldn't for job purposes and all that. So I'm gonna most likely 100% probably stop at my wrist. But after my full sleeve, I honestly don't know if I'm gonna get any more, to be completely honest. I don't know if I would get any more past this. We'll see what happens. Do you have any tattoos you regret getting? Not at all. A lot of people think that I regret my lip, because a lot of people say that your lip tattoo will fade away, and I've had mine for like 5 or 4, actually maybe 5 years now, and it hasn't faded a bit. So I think a lot of people think that I might regret that, because it's been here for 5 years, it hasn't faded. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Doug, what are you doing, buddy? Can I rub my taco on top of your tattoo? Does it annoy you when people get mad about the Roman numerals? Yes, it annoys me so bad. And what annoys me even more is mostly people online, people in, you know, my life are smart enough to know that the tattoo is done correctly. Most people know Roman numerals number 4 as IV. And on my tattoo, 4 is I. But a lot of the old school clocks and stopwatches, their Roman numerals are this. Like, this is correct. I could show you picture after picture after picture after picture. Steph has 2 Roman numeral clocks in this house right now, and they both match this. Like, this is accurate. It's supposed to be an old school clock. Like, this is right. Believe me. I'm not an idiot. What made you want to get a sleeve? I honestly have no idea, but it's something I've wanted since I was a child. I just think it looks really badass. And like, I don't want both sleeves. I really like the look of how one arm is blank and one arm is tattooed. I don't know why, I've just always really liked that look. Also, when I was younger, I was really really obsessed with Suicide Girls. If you know who they are, they're basically like alternative models. They're like really hot, but they're tattooed everywhere. They have colorful hair, all that stuff. And that probably had an influence on me too, I would guess. What's your favorite tattoo you have and what's one you regret? Well, like I said, I don't regret any of them. My favorite, I don't really know which one's my favorite, but I would probably pick this one because it is legit, like, so meaningful. I know a lot of people that don't know a lot about me may see it and think that it doesn't have that much symbolism, but the entire thing is symbolism to me. But if you want to find out what it means, check out my main channel tomorrow for my video, My Tattoos and Their Meanings. And we're going to talk details about what this tattoo means to me. Was the first session more painful or the second one? I assume you're talking about my sleeve. Definitely the second one. As I said, my roses, like, they go all the way in the back. It took 10 hours to do my roses and I sat through it like it was nothing. I could have sat and done another 10. But this motherfucker, like I said, hurt like a bitch. Like I was ready to fucking run out by the time I was on the last hour. Where's one place on your body that you wouldn't get a tattoo? As badass as I think it looks, I would never get one on my neck. I would never get one on my face. Yeah, I feel like they look really badass on some and really stupid on other people. You definitely have to have that type of look and vibe to pull off like a neck tattoo. But I would never get one there. What do you think about when you were getting your tattoos done? Literally anything. Like, I'll have any conversations with my tattoo artist. His name is Tyler. He's awesome. And we literally just shoot the shit, talk about anything, really. Even though most of the time I'm not really paying attention to what he's saying.
I feel like that's how the real song should have been. It's like the sickest drop ever.
Would you ever get a girlfriend's name tattooed? No. A lot of these questions are the same. Many of you guys are asking like what's the most painful, and this one I keep saying. Do you want to have only one sleeve or both? Like I said earlier, I really like the look of having just one sleeve. Have you ever been turned down in the workplace because of tattoos? How do you think tattoos should be handled in work environments? I really think tattoos are becoming more accepted for sure. When I was working in the hospital as a mental health specialist, I actually had a friend, he worked the overnight, so I feel like it's a little bit different, but he was completely tattooed everywhere, and usually he would cover it up just to be professional, but sometimes if it was hot, he would have short sleeves on, and my boss and everybody, they were okay with it. Granted, I know that he works the overnight, so it is a little bit different, but I do feel like businesses and even hospitals are becoming way more accepting of tattoos. And I think that's seriously a great thing, because just because you have tattoos doesn't mean you're a fucking delinquent. It's honestly fucking art. And have I ever been turned down in the workplace because of tattoos? No, but I remember when I worked at the zoo and I told my boss I was gonna get a sleeve. He was like, you're not working here. Explain all your tattoos tomorrow on my main channel. Have you had many reactions to your tattoo? Ever since I got my sleeve, yes. You know where I get the most reactions? I don't think I've been to this place that I'm about to tell you without getting a comment on my tattoo in a very long time. And that place is surprisingly airports. I don't know what it is about airports. Every time I'm in an airport, which is a lot, as you guys know, I travel back and forth to LA and Boston multiple times a month. There's always people that comment on it, whether they're TSA agents or just other people there. There's always people that comment on it. It's always great comments. So they're either asking where I got it done or just telling me that it looks really fucking badass. What's one tattoo you've always dreamed of getting but never got? Honestly, nothing at this point. If I wanted a tattoo that bad that I'm dreaming about it, I would just get it done. But one that I wanted for a long time was my lip, which I got done. And I would say my sleeve. Like I said, I always dreamed of getting a sleeve, but I'm working on it now. How old do you think you should be to decide you want a tattoo? I definitely don't agree with getting tattoos underage. I think that they're sketchy. I just don't support that. I think you should definitely wait till you're at least 18 so you can do it legal. I think that answers that question. I just don't agree with underage tattooing. And half the time they'll get them done by some shit artist. Why do you think they're tattooing underage people? Because they can't tattoo overage people and they're just trying to make money and it comes out shitty, and you have to remember that this is going to be on your body forever. So just wait and make sure you get it with a good artist. Which tat was least painful? I think I would say the roses maybe were probably the least painful. Or maybe my lower back. That was pretty easy too. My lip probably hurt the second worst, but it still didn't even hurt that bad, and it was so quick. It was just kind of difficult because you have to hold your lip down with the popsicle stick while they tattoo it, and it bleeds a little bit, and it's just kind of like not the funnest feeling. Would you ever get matching tattoos with your significant other? I would never get a name or anything like that. If I was with my significant other for a very long time, like married, I would consider getting a matching tattoo if they mean something to me, but it would have to be like not a name. Would you ever tattoo your private parts? No fucking way. No fucking way. How much were your tattoos? Looking to get one about the same size as your roses, but on my thigh. My tattoos were expensive because the artist I go to is the owner of the shop. He's very talented. His price is a little bit higher than most aka a lot higher than most, but the way I look at it is I'm gonna pay extra money to guarantee that it looks good, especially where it's a sleeve. Like, I won't go to anybody else but Tyler. So I don't really want to say like how much it was, but depending on your artist, it's probably going to be cheaper because like on the scale of how much tattoos go per hour, I'm definitely on the higher end of it. But like I said, I would rather pay more money and have it look good, you know? It's going to be on you forever, people. Do you think you'll still like your tattoos when you're older? Fuck yeah, like I'm going to be a badass grandma, like with tattoos everywhere. Like I'm never going to regret them. I don't care if my fucking skin is sagging, like I'm still going to be tatted as fuck. What does your family think about tattoos? When I first started getting tattoos, they weren't really into it. Like I made sure I got their permission even though it was over 18 because I wouldn't want to disrespect them in any way, and they were okay with one small tattoo, the one on my back, and then they were okay with my rib, and then they were okay with my lip, and then when I really talked to them about my sleeve, they realized that they weren't going to be able to stop me anyway, so they're going to have to accept it, and now they're pretty cool with it. But they would also want me to go to a well-known, really great artist instead of someone that could potentially make it look like shit. Wait, those are all the questions I have screenshot. Let me tweet again. Tweet me any questions you have about tattoos. Ready, set, go. Bam. Is it true that getting tattoos is addictive? 110% yes. Once you get one, you're going to want more. Unless it's too painful for you to handle, then I doubt you'd want to get more. But if you can handle the pain, I promise you, you're probably going to want to get more. Do you have some advice about how to not think about the pain when you're getting the tattoo? See, that's difficult because when it's hurting you really bad, you can't not think about it. Like, as I said, all my tattoos didn't really hurt me, so it was really easy for me not to think about the pain. But when this one was hurting really bad, you can't not think about the pain. Like I was almost crying at one point, like my eyes were watering, it hurt so bad. And it's so funny because all my other videos I've said like my tattoos don't hurt me at all, blah 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 blah, and it definitely depends on the person and the area and the shading and all that shit. And you could see how dark like my stairs are right here, like that's really deep, and yeah, it hurt like a bitch, and it's hard not to pay attention to it. My biggest piece of advice would be take breaks if you need to. I never have taken a tattoo break because I want to get it over with, but if it hurts that bad, take a break for a few minutes. Would you ever get something to signify your love for YouTube? I think I would. I wouldn't like get something that says YouTube or anything like that, but I could totally see myself getting like a film reel type of thing or something like that. Would you ever consider getting a hand tattoo like Aaron Fuller's? No. I love him, but no. Have you ever thought about getting a tattoo when you're drunk? No, that's very, very, very bad. They don't recommend doing that. Drinking alcohol thins your blood, so you're gonna bleed so much more, and it's gonna make it more difficult, and just know that's a bad idea. If you need to go like under the influence, smoke some weed or something, don't go drunk. Would it hurt more than a normal tattoo to get tatted on the top of your foot? I don't have my feet tatted, but I have heard that it hurts really bad in that area. So I would assume that it hurts maybe a little bit more. Of course, it depends on the person. Do you have any secret tattoos? I actually don't. I would only say my secret tattoo is my lip tattoo because nobody knows I have it unless I talk about it or show it. But I don't have any like secret hidden body tattoos that you guys don't know about. That would be exciting though. Will there be any color added to your sleeve? Nope, I want my whole sleeve to be black and gray. When I first was thinking about getting it, I was debating on getting a little red all over it, like black and gray but have red around it. But no, I don't want that anymore. I just want a full black and gray sleeve. How do you go about getting a tattoo that you designed yourself? Just design it and bring it to your artist. He'll whip it up on like a stencil and he'll make it work. I'm saying he because my tattoo artist is a guy. Your tattoo artist very well may be a girl. I know tons of badass fucking tattoo artists that are female. I'm just saying he because mine is a boy. Would you write me a tattoo? I mean, sure, if you tell me what to write and for some reason you want it in my handwriting, of course. How hard are they to care for during the healing stage? The most annoying part, honestly, is the itching, especially if it's a big tattoo like this where it's like dark. It itches like fucking crazy. And you're not supposed to scratch a tattoo, you kind of like pat it. So like when mine was healing, I'm literally like smacking my tattoo because it itches like a bitch. Do you prefer traditional black ink or colored ink, or does it not matter / depends on the tattoo? I definitely think it depends on the tattoo, but like I said, I want my whole sleeve to be black and gray. I really like the way that looks, but I have a little bit of color on my back and my rib, and I think that's pretty cool too. I think it definitely depends on the tattoo. If you had to get something tattooed across your forehead, what would it be? Fuck my ass. I love how I say fuck my ass all the time. It's like my saying, and like I've never done anal ever in my life. It's just so funny to me. Where are the most painful spots to get tattoos on your body? I've heard the foot is really bad. I heard this area was going to be really bad, the inner arm, and I underestimated what people were telling me. I really thought it wasn't going to be bad because I sat through this long ass tattoo, And boy, oh boy, was I fucking wrong. I definitely think that this is the most painful area to get a tattoo. For me anyway. Like I said, sat through all my other tattoos, easy peasy. This one made me want to cry like a little bitch. Lip tattoos, yay or nay? I mean, I have a lip tattoo. I definitely think they're unique. I wanted one for a long time. I feel like they're becoming kind of more mainstream now, and when I got mine like 5 years ago, not a lot of people had them, and that's kind of why I wanted it. I wanted something unique and that like not a lot of people had, but I think they're really fucking cool, and it's quite the conversation starter, especially when it says crazy. Should I get my first tattoo on my ribs, or will that hurt too much? Did it hurt when you got yours done? Honestly, my ribs didn't hurt that bad, and my tattoo artist thought I was crazy because I was literally talking and laughing through the entire thing right while it was on my ribs. Granted, it's not shading, it's lettering, and that does make a difference. Shading does hurt way more, so I'm sure if you got like a big, you know, really intense dark tattoo on your ribs, it would hurt a little bit. For me, my rib tattoo didn't really hurt that much at all. I think I'm gonna end this video here. I answered so many tattoo questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, make sure you check out my main channel tomorrow to find out all my tattoos I have and their meanings. So that will be there tomorrow. I love you guys fuckers. I love you guys fuckers. I love you fuckers so much, and I will see you on Trash next Friday with a new video. Peace.